Okay. All right, let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing going. I want to do something special tonight. I want to do something special tonight for everyone. Okay. All right, let's get this thing going. Mikey T, we miss you in Rio. Let's get this thing going. All right, y'all. I really want to do something special tonight. I want to do something interesting tonight for the people. I want to explain a couple details. But let's get some people in here. Let's get some people in here before we get started, because I want to bring in a special guest to actually detail a couple things. Fred Mack, Peasy. Peasy's fitting to go ham tonight. Peasy is fitting to go ham tonight. King shit. Eric Magana. What's up, man? What's up? Stupid Season says Smurf went out bad. Come on, let's get some people in here. Let's talk some shit. Let's go live, man. Actually, y'all gotta appreciate everybody for tuning in. Share this video, everyone. Share this video. I want everyone to get ready for this exclusive that we got going today. Damn, I gotta roll up another one. I was about to say we gotta change some shit in here. We gotta add some shit in here, man. We gotta do something a little bit different. Right now, I am on StreamYard. Damn, that notification took forever, Fly Prolific said. Okay, that's crazy, right? I got to change a couple things about this. Let me just let people get in here, man. Let me let people log in and shit. We're going to talk about several topics right now because I'm going to bring in a special guest. All right. All right, let's see if we can get this going right. So we're talking about a couple things tonight, but first I want to bring in my special guest. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get one more thing. Perfect. Got it. All right, you guys, I got everything right. Let me see if I can add in my guest. New name, Big Mikey. I like that new name. Maybach Dice, Very Rich Dice. What's up, my dude?
What's up, my guy, movie star, Mikey T, the movie star, my brother from another. What's up?
Man, we got some things going tonight. I mean, I jumped on this a little bit late, man. You know what I mean? But some of these guys, they be doing it all day and night, Dice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good to see you, bro.
You
So
too, bro.
we got Dallas tapping in. We got Houston, Texas in here. So we got Dallas and Houston in here.
Shout out to
Dice,
Dallas and Houston.
have you been to Dallas and Houston?
Yeah, that's a fact. I've been to both.
Okay, all right, all right. Talk to me about that for a second, man.
Man, I really just passed through, but I love Dallas, man. As far as like just the experience I had from it, I had a show there. You know, I did a show there. We was on tour and we had a show in Dallas and Texas both. We went to Dallas and then Texas. We did the tour bus drove to Texas, and that shit was. I mean, the crowd, the energy was just lovely, bro. You know what's crazy about? I do got a story for that. I wound up. We woke up for checkout. I wound up waking up, bro, and my flight was like I think 6 in the morning, bro. I wound up waking up, missing my flight, got left at the hotel.
Of
Everybody said they
course,
tried to wake me up.
of
Yeah.
course. There's always a story when it comes to my bro Dice. Had we been to Austin together as well, South by Southwest, or had you been to
No, 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 no.
no, you never been to South by Southwest, Dice?
Oh yeah, I did. I've been to South by Southwest with you one time, but that was in Miami.
Oh no, no, man. You know, South by Southwest is a Texas thing, brother.
Oh, it's a Texas, but okay, so it was a show that we did with Joey Badass. I thought that was the South
Right.
by Southwest thing.
Nah, you're talking about the Dice is talking about the the Smokers Club tour.
Okay, that's what that was. Okay.
Are you talking about when we was riding with Joey Badass in the tour bus?
Yeah, that time.
Oh shit, man. We've had some experiences, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. Definitely did.
So, man, Dice, a lot of people have been wondering what's going on with you. I don't think you really have addressed the whole situation. A lot of people know you from working with Bang Smurf. A lot of people know you from working with Rick Ross. But now, most recently, you've been working with Lazy Bone. Could you explain that situation a little bit for everyone watching?
I mean, yeah, that really just happened over through Bangum Smurf and Rick Ross. You know, Ross was like Ross was definitely in tune with Bone. You know, Ross is very in tune with his with the like the people before him. Like he's big on paying respect to and paying homage to the rappers before him. So they was just in tune, and Lazy Bone had heard something of mine. I forgot what song it was. He heard a song, and then he sent me a song to jump on. That was the Nothing to Me song. I heard the beat. I heard Lazy verse. I did the hook. I did the verse, and Lay just bodied that shit. We just Lay shot out the same day. Yeah, hell yeah, you rolling up that good gas. Lay shot out the same day. Not the same day, like the same week. We shot the video, and that was it, bro. That shit went up. Put that shit on World Star. Went up.
Right,
What you
right.
rolling up?
Where'd you guys shoot the video, man? Because I
We
didn't
shot.
make it out for that one.
Yeah, we shot it in Queens, Jamaica, Queens.
Word, word. Would you guys go to a barber shop to shoot that? Did you guys shoot a scene in a barber shop or
Yeah,
no?
we was at my bro barbershop. We was at a barbershop. We went to a barbershop and then we went to we was at 111 Park, and then at that barbershop. That's a fact. Tony Touch barbershop. I almost forgot his name. Shout out to Tone Touch.
Yep, yep. So that's I don't know, Dice. Like that's something that I look at that you see as a big deal. The fact that you and Domination, you guys had that one video where Ross actually came to Queens and checked you. Like you guys technically met up with Ross and Queens, and y'all brought Lazy Bone out to Queens. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a big thing. I was actually doing an interview with Fred Rostar recently too, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, hell yeah! Shout out to the bro Fredro Star. Shout out to Domination, free Domination, man.
Yep. That's something that everybody's always on here about Domination, bro. Domination always has fans tapping in. You know what I mean? Because everyone be seeing what I'm doing with AR Rab and shit, Dice. And they be like, yo, free Domination as well. You know what I mean? But
Facts.
but let me not ignore the comments, man. Somebody asked you what strain are you smoking on right now?
We smoking that Gelato 41. You heard?
Okay. No name. That's my guy in Brazil. Okay, I just lost Dice. I just lost Dice for a second. Okay, picks 2 official. Connecticut 305 in the building. I'm glad I got Dice to explain that whole situation about how we linked up with Lazy Bone. But if he jumps back on here, you guys know I'm about to hit him with them hard-hitting questions about why he's not messing with Ross no more. So, but yeah, that's right. I'm rolling up some jungle cake. All the diamonds in the world. Yo, Gene Paul, appreciate you for tapping in, man. Gelato 41. Yeah, I was actually just smoking some gelato. Okay, hold on one second. I think I'm getting Dice back right now.
I got some family and
Yeah, someone just said, my guy just said Gelato 41. Was that Gelato 41 that you just said you were smoking, Dice?
it's a stock
Yeah,
on
my
me,
bro,
man.
my fault, bro. I don't know how that shit just exited. You a little choppy right now. What you were saying?
Oh, yo, I said, yo, what are you smoking on? Is it that Gelato 41?
Yeah, you a little choppy. I'm reading your lips right now. Yeah, it's that Gelato 41, MT. It's that Gelato 41. That's that gas. We got, no, I mean, we got mad different gas. I'm at my bro spot right now though, but if I was at the spot, I would have showed y'all the gas, but we got mad gas. I mean, we got a whole bunch of good gas.
Yeah, there's a
You know, we
lot
in
of
California, man, the home of the gas. I can't really hear you, Mike. It's something wrong with the audio.
is it syncing up yet? Can you
Oh,
hear
here
me
it go.
right
Oh, it's
now?
coming. It's starting to come back. What
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said?
Sometimes it takes a little second to sync up. How are we in the chat? How are we sounding right now? What's going
Okay,
on
there
in the
you go.
chat?
You perfect. You perfect now.
All right, cool. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little second to sync up, Dice. Don't worry about it, man. People be getting tripped on and off of these things nowadays all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Hell yeah.
mean?
My fault about that, y'all. Hell yeah. We back though. We back live.
Yep. Dice, when I first started working with you, you didn't really have much of an online presence aside from Bangum Smurf saying your name here, putting you on the tapes, uh,
Yeah.
saying your name on all hip hop interviews and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you did get a lot of a reputation, like from building and going to the Murder Inc. studios and attracting the attention of guys like Nelly. Can you tell me how you started moving around young in your career like that?
Um, that was just really, bro. Me as a youngin, bro, I always felt like I was a rapper. I always felt like I was famous. I always felt before I even was I always just felt that way. Like before nobody knew me, I just always felt like because I was always popular in my school from rapping. I was always just popular from rapping. So I just always felt like I was already a rapper, you know. So it was like, um, even before Murder Inc. and everything, I was dealing with Freaky Ty. I was like 5 years old in the parks rapping with Freaky Ty, you know, and him just coming to get me to bring me to the park gyms to rap. Like, yeah, that's a fact. So yeah, it really started over that, and then just me being known in the hood from rapping. I was in my newspaper. I was in the newspaper at like 6 years, 8 years old. I think I was for just being rapping at my neighborhood, like our festivals, rapping on stage at the festivals. So that's how I really started it. Then Dave Bing heard about me. and then I started dealing with Boxy and Murder Inc. and all of them.
Dave Bing. If you guys, a lot of you guys on here might be familiar with Dave Bing, unless I'm just sounding
Shout out
out
to
of
Dave
date.
Big.
Unless I'm just sounding out of date, Dice. A lot of people might be familiar with Dave Bing from the old Murder Inc. albums. Somebody's gonna die tonight. Am I just sounding out of date as hell?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But I mean, I ain't going cap. I ain't know Dave Bing from the albums until he showed me the videos and the albums. I just really heard about him from from the like from the hustler era, really. Like, I mean, he was in the streets with Bimmy and all of them.
Yo, Dice, not to cut you off, but Jean Paul Cadet, he said he wanted me to say this to you. He said, tell him JP said you're, and he also said, let me see what he said. You know who I'm talking
JP, I
about,
said,
right?
yeah, yeah. I know JP. Tell JP I said what up, man.
Oh,
That's the big bro. It's all love. I ain't see that nigga since SBG days, but salute to him.
he said, tell Dice no love lost.
Yeah, that's a fact. He already knows. It's all love. Salute. Like I said, I ain't see that nigga since SBG days, but it's all love.
And picks to official. I don't know what this was about, but he said, I don't know what I'm smoking, but I'm high as hell.
That's a fact. That's how I was feeling until I had to remember, like, oh yeah, this that gelato. I still might have fucked the strand name up. I don't know what bag I grabbed. We got so much good gas though. I ain't gonna get.
Dice, try not to use the F word on here. But going from there, actually, first of all, Louis Peasy, salute, brother. He said Freaky Tade is lit. Picks to official asked, does Dice have any new music coming out?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yep, I'm working on my album right now. It's called Your Highness, King Dice, Your Highness. I'm about to drop a new video also with me and my brother right here, my god brother Gutter. He's sitting over here in the cut. That's the trendy right there.
Yo, these guys are lit, man. I'm telling you, Dice be living a lit lifestyle, yo.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. We always turned up, man. I can show you how the Benz truck outside if y'all want to see that. They want to see that?
I don't know if they want to see that.
All right.
I mean, you can ask them in the chat if they want to see that. Y'all need to hit. Y'all
want to see the Benz truck? Y'all want to see how I'm living? Y'all niggas thought I fell off or something?
Yo, Dice, what time is you're in Cali right now?
Yeah, I'm in Cali. It's 7:45 out here.
Not to mention this guy's in Cali, y'all.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm in Connecticut. It's 10:45 at night. Hold on.
But you know the thing about that though? Because it's like it's cool. It gets dark early out there, it get late early out there, but then y'all up early. While everybody sleep, y'all up already getting to the money in the East Coast. Everybody sleep. Know what I mean? It's 9 o'clock. When it's 9 o'clock out, when it's 12 o'clock, people waking up out here at 9 o'clock to go to work. Niggas is already halfway through their job in New York. Like, know what I mean? Wall Street already. That's a fact.
Yo, Dice, Fred Mack just asked Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie, but Biggie for sure. Biggie. As far as I like Biggie, as far as rapping, I can relate to him better as far as ball. But I also like Tupac. That's what I'm saying. I'm like one of them people that won't compare them to because they had two. Yeah, they had totally different styles. I got my bro really here with me too. Shout out,
yo. What up, G's?
Mikey T. You might have known really. We did that song, me, him, and Lil Nate Dogg.
Well, yeah, I've been seeing him on your page for years, man.
Yeah, yep. Hell yeah, that's a fact.
Yep.
Yeah, but like I was saying though, man, I never really wanted to put them. I never really could compare them to, bro, because it's like at the end of the day, man, them niggas got two different styles, man. But if you ask me, man, I'll listen to Biggie more than I'll listen to Pac.
Okay, so what about the fact that Pac had so much more material than Big, though, Dice?
Yeah, that's a fact. But yeah, like my bro really just said, it's not really about the quantity, it's really about the quality. But not to say that Pac didn't have good quality music.
Right.
Biggie taste. My taste was big.
right? The fact that Big had 2 albums or, 2 or 3 albums, considering one was a double disc, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Considering that, you know what I
He was
mean?
the first to do the deluxe, right?
Right. So considering that fact, you know what I mean? The fact that Big actually had a smaller amount of material, that's what even makes him more legendary as well.
Fact. That's
Some
a
people
fact.
are saying, though, Pac's been out longer.
Like Pop Smoke, yeah.
Some people are saying both answers are correct. Sean Sanchez said, okay, if you want to take it the New York way, Biggie or Jay-Z?
It said Big or Jay-Z. Damn. I'm gonna keep it 100. See, that's the thing. I'm not gonna just say Biggie because he dead. Rest in peace to the big bro. But I like Jay-Z. I listen to Jay-Z. Jay-Z, like you said, maybe it comes to the quality with that because
If he had died after Reasonable Doubt, he'd have been a Pac or a Biggie.
he would have been exactly. He would have definitely been. But then,
the Blueprint.
That's what look.
Or the Black
My bro really just said if Jay-Z would have died, he would have been a bigger Pac. But think about it. If Biggie would have never died, would Jay-Z even be Jay-Z? That's the real question.
That's deep.
All right, and then my dude from Brazil just asking something that dudes just don't even want to answer.
Styles P or
Styles
Pusha
P.
T?
Yeah, like who wants to answer that question?
Yeah, I know. Who wants to answer that question? I'm saying though, of course I'm gonna say Styles P. Pusha T fire, don't get me wrong. But
Wow,
Styles
Dice
P,
actually has an answer for it, you guys.
yeah, I
Okay,
have an
there
answer
you
for
go.
it. But Styles P, of course I'm gonna say Styles P. Pusha T fire those. Pusha T gonna talk that talk. But Styles P is really like he's different. Like Styles P different. Like that's like asking me Pusha T or Jada Kiss. Like Jada Kiss is gonna destroy everything in his path.
Well, Dice, who do you think I would rather interview, Pusher T or Styles P?
You would rather interview Pusha T.
100%. 100%. So,
Movie star snoozing.
but nah, Styles P is a good dude, man. Styles P
He's
is
a
a
good
good
dude.
dude. Even though he did call me out that one time, I don't know if you were there, Dice. It was at Club Revolution, or it was at Club Revolution or something in Orlando. It was a party with Smoke Dizza, Styles P, and Cat Stacks was actually there. Were you in Miami at the point when the Cat Stacks era was going on, when we was clubbing and she would be all over there?
Yeah, but I ain't never been in. I don't think I remember being in the club with her. I remember that
Oh,
shit.
you never met Cat Stacks?
No, I never met that bitch.
You remember meeting Kaylin Garcia, though?
Nope, I don't know who that is.
Was you there? You met Mace with us? No, you wasn't.
Nope.
You wasn't there for the night when we was at the joint with Mace, and it was like every celebrity in the building.
Nah, I wasn't there for the Mace joint. I remember it though.
You was there for the Meek Mill Lil Wayne night, though.
Yeah. I was there for that night. That night was turned.
That was a little bit different, though. That was the main clubs that we would always be at in actual South Beach, though. Those like, what was it, like seven? You can't say 5 because it was like 7 at least.
That's a fact.
Man, that shit was dope, man.
I was at Stories that night, right? That nigga Meek Mill was facing that Black and Mal. Nigga was facing that Black.
He couldn't smoke. He couldn't
smoke weed at
then.
that time. Yeah,
He couldn't smoke at that time. How did it feel like that, man? You know what I mean? Because looking at your situation, Dice, you were a Maybach music artist. You could smoke your brains out, and then Meek Mill is in the club and he had to smoke a Black and Mild.
I mean, damn, I felt for him though because I've been on probation and wasn't able to smoke before. Like I know how that shit feel. So, I mean, I know exactly the situation he was in. I've been through that. Word.
Yeah. Also, your situation is a little different as well. I don't think personally, Dice, that if you were in the situation that Meek Mill was in, you'd be thinking about smoking like that. You could order 5 bottles of rosé.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
And that's how Meek was on. That's the type of time Meek on.
Yeah, it was dope being out there in Miami at all them clubs, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. I miss Miami.
Yeah, nah, Math Hoffa was just checking in earlier on my last live. You know, I was just gonna say, man, I credit a lot of the Miami run to It's Matic, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a big fact. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so do you remember Maybach Music Weekend?
Yeah, I remember that shit. He was turned that week.
Do you remember me mouthing off the Meek Mill, or you weren't there?
Where was we?
It was at Circle House.
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't at that part?
No, I wasn't
Yeah, I'm not
there.
giving
What
that story
happened?
away yet. I'm not giving that story away yet.
Okay. Oh, okay. I forgot. I almost forgot we was on live, bro.
I'm not giving that story away, bro. But yo, you
Hey,
need to tell everybody about that time that magazine. You need to tell everybody about that time the magazine thought you stole his weed.
his weed and his Gucci belt.
Oh, I didn't know it was the Gucci belt.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. You know, it's crazy. I think I was just telling somebody about this story the other day. And the thing about that is this nigga, like, magazine, bro, that was like his first Gucci belt. You know, he just coming from Jamaica. Rick Ross found him at a fucking a gas station, bro. Excuse my language, I forgot. Ross found him at a gas station, bro, cleaning cars and signed him. He was fired, a reggae artist. You ever heard that? There's a party going on, all the girls are welcome to the yacht club magazine. Yeah, that's
Hold on,
magazine. That's Ross.
pause. Dice, somebody just commented, not today, but like the other day, and said 1800 is the worst tequila that exists. Can you confirm or deny that?
I wouldn't say it's the worst tequila that exists. I mean, we drinking Casamigos right now, and fucking my favorite tequila though, not even on no bougie shit, is 1942. That shit is just good. You don't have no hangover after that, and is that shit is just fire. But 1800, that was before I got introduced in 1942. I take 1800 over Patron any day.
I think you told me that before.
Hell yeah.
Sean Sanchez said, Mikey T, don't give his stories away. Yo, so fully loaded 786 said, Dice fire since young G.
Salute, bro. Salute. Appreciate that.
Louis Peasy said Don Julio.
Yeah, that's the 1942 we talking about.
Yep. But anyways, back to it, Dice. No Name from Brazil said magazine is paranoid like me. So, anyways, you were breaking it down.
Oh yeah.
Magazine actually has a major single. This has to be before he had the Yacht Club single, Dice.
Nope, this was that time. This was around that time. The shit just popped off that album, huh? No, we gotta go to the store.
Magazine's the man too.
Oh, we got papers in front of us. Yeah, my fault, y'all. This happened. This was exactly around that time movie started. This was exactly around that time when the album was going on. This was when that single just now jumped off. I mean, this is when the album was out. This is when we was all like, this shit was like a fucking excuse my language, I'm bugging. This was like a go ahead.
How'd you know? How did you know? Was he wearing like the blue outfit or something still? Was he wearing like a head draping from it still, like weeks after?
From what? From the
like the Yacht Club video shoot?
Oh no, because the album just came out. You know, the album was out. You know, the he said, "What's you?" Nah, the album was out. You know, we was actually bumping the album through the whole house. We had the album playing through the surround house speaker thing. We had it playing through the whole house, and it was just that vibe. Like, I mean, this was when Ross really just now started taking off, kind of like,
Was this the custom Cars and Cycles album, Dice?
Nah. This was Deeper Than Rap.
Wow. So, wow. Okay.
Deeper Than Rap.
That's what's up, Dice, man. That's some real dope shit, man. But let's get further into the story when Magazine brandished a machete. For everyone listening right now, later on in this story, Magazine would take a machete and go into the room. We have 76 people watching. Magazine would take a machete and go into an office with Rick Ross and start.
Nah, Rose wasn't there. Rose wasn't there, bro.
Okay, my bad. Dice
Rose
is gonna
was out.
everything I'm saying.
Rose was out, and what he did was he started banging the machete on the counters on the marble counters. The nigga was mad. He ain't give a fuck. Nigga took his Gucci belt, and that's all he cared about was that Gucci belt. Now, you know, like I said, he just came from Jamaica, man. Like that was his first Gucci belt. He see it in the videos. He ain't. This is his first time getting fly. You know what I mean? That his Gucci belt missing. He was tight. He was sick. He started going crazy. He started banging the. Know what I mean? Shout out to Magazine. That's my bro. He was gonna go crazy. Somebody was gonna get hit with that machete. I tell you that. Somebody's about to get that machete. But now, I mean, long story short was, yeah, he was trying to figure out. Long story short was Rick Ross' cousin wound up stealing the Gucci belt. Rick
Oh,
Ross' cousin wound up stealing the Gucci belt. His cousin from Mississippi, Ross flew him out. I mean, he had some songs too that was kind of fire.
hold on
I
one
fucked with him
second.
too. But
Where did
yeah,
you say who flew who out?
huh?
Who flew who out?
Rick Ross flew his cousin out from Mississippi to
Magazine cousin?
no, his cousin, Rick Ross, his own cousin.
Yep.
Ross flew his cousin out to the house, to the mansion. You know what I mean? And we was all in there. And Ross' cousin wound up stealing Magazine Gucci belt. And Magazine came downstairs with the machete, swinging it at everybody, thinking that he ain't know who took it. Nigga, where my Gucci belt? Nigga swinging it at everybody. I ain't gonna
Wow.
front. This shit was so funny that I'm laughing at the same time he's swinging and shit, because the shit is just funny. Like, nah, I mean, the nigga, he just mad and the shit just mad funny. He banging it on the counter. I'm like, yo, bro, chill. I ain't got your belt, bro, chill. The nigga banging the shit on the counter. He banging it everywhere. The nigga swinging it everywhere. Nah, I mean, long story short, though, he go back upstairs. He called Ross. Know what I mean? Ross called us like, yo, bro, who got
But
the belt,
what?
man?
He called Ross over this?
Yeah, he called Ross. That was his Gucci belt, bro.
But
Somebody stick
let's just
thieving.
clear
I would
everything
be
up for
mad
everybody
too.
watching.
Huh?
You didn't take his Gucci belt, but you did take the little bit of weed he had, right?
Nah, he ain't had no weed.
Oh, he didn't have no weed?
Nah, he ain't had no weed. I ain't
Oh, I
take
thought
his
you told
Gucci
me a
belt.
little weed.
Listen, for everybody watching, Rick Ross' cousin stole his Gucci belt. Ross did, and this the crazy part. Ross flew him out here. Ross was trying to get him right. Know what I mean? Nigga want to steal his little man Gucci belt. So what Ross did was fly to kick the nigga out and flew the nigga back to Mississippi. I ain't see the
Okay,
nigga since.
so Ross did the right thing.
Ross
Ross
did the
did the
right
right
thing.
thing.
Yeah, the cousin did the wrong thing, but Ross did the right thing.
Well, that sounds like something that Bangum Smurf actually did.
What, stole a jersey? Nah, was it Smurf that stole a jersey?
But let me say
Nah, it
this.
was Jesse. It was Jesse that stole a jersey.
You
It was
mentioned,
Jaffe.
guys, for everyone watching this, and I'm gonna ask you something before we get into this, Dice.
Yeah.
Dice mentioned this. He said that Magazine's first piece of designer clothing was stolen. I remember my first piece of designer clothing being stolen. 2009, Gucci hat, Trinidad, Bangum Smurf. And let me just add in. Actually, no, I'm not going to add the last part. But Dice, Curtis Roberts said, last time I seen you was in Rochdale at the barbershop. Does Rome still cut your hair?
I mean, when I go to New York, I sometimes get Rome to cut it, or like we were just talking about Tony Touch, who when me and Lazy, you know, the guy we were just talking about, the video we just shot. I mean, the video we shot, me and Lazy Bone. He had cut my hair sometimes, or like I said, I get Rome to cut it. Shout out to him though, cause he know a lot. Whoever that is.
Curtis Robert Dice. Does the name ring a bell?
Curtis Robert? Nah, I probably know him by face though.
Yeah, who knows? That might not even be a real name. But yo, following the movement. This is from Fully Loaded 786, who gave you a shout out. I'm not sure if he's Jamaican, because he did said, shout out Dice, been following since young. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if he's Jamaican or something. It looks like if you could see the picture, it looks like he's got whatever he's doing right there. Let's not focus on that. Following the movement from the beginning, Mike, me and my boys tried pulling up on 50 at the red carpet. That's how hard we was effing with Bangum Smurf. LOL. We was wild. What happened to Big Swing though? He fire.
Yeah, Big Swing was fire. I don't know what happened to Swing. Matter of fact, I seen Swing not too long ago in my projects. I seen him walking to the mall, and you know it's crazy. I asked him the same thing. What happened, bro? You fired? He said, I don't know. I forgot what he said he got going on, but he was fly. I ain't gonna front. He was dripping. I think he had a little Rolex on his wrist and all that. So I don't know what he getting into, but I don't nigga ain't rapping no more.
Okay, Dice. So that whole situation with Big Swing, like, what type of guy was he back then? Like, what type of momentum was he bringing to Smurf's team? Could you
Nah,
fill me
Swing
in?
had the bars. Swing had the that aggression. Know what I mean? Swing was fire. I'm drinking a little bit. I'm slurring my words, but Swing was fire, man. Like shout out to Swing, man. Swing was fire, but like I said, I don't know why he stopped, man.
Did he want a big swing on 50 or something like that?
I mean, I don't know, man. Swing. I mean, Swing. See, I don't want to start talking about people, Mikey T. You about to get me to start dissing people. I mean,
No,
Swing was
you
alright.
don't need
Swing
to
was. I
diss
wouldn't
Big
say he was
Swing.
too.
I'm
I
just
wouldn't
saying
say he was
that's
tough.
what.
Like, nah, I mean, I wouldn't say Swing was a tough guy, but he wasn't soft neither. Like, he was a rapper though. He was a good rapper.
Okay, I was just wondering if maybe he was the type of guy who was like, "Yo, I'm about to hit 50 with that big swing."
Nah, he was very aggressive in his bars. Don't get me wrong.
I just had to clear it up. I mean, so Mike Smooth asked Dice, "How did you hook up with Lazy Bone, man?" Like,
Yeah, like we was talking about earlier through Rick Ross and Domination. Shout out to Damo. Shout out to Rick Ross. Shout out to Bang and Smurf. Not I wouldn't really shout out to Bang and Smurf, but nah, I mean, yeah, through them guys.
word. Dice, are you currently at the bar right now?
Nah, I'm not at the bar right now. Hold on, let me show y'all where I'm at. I'm re-
Oh man, we got to stop showing. We got to stop showing Brazil. No name. We got to stop showing this dude. No name Brazil. Parts of America. Come on, bro. All right.
I don't know what the fuck I did, bro. I tried to switch the camera around.
While Dice gets able to hear me again, you guys, I'm gonna light up.
Oh, I hear you, bro. Perfectly clear.
Oh, you hear me already? All right, cool.
Yeah, that was dope. That shit ain't even have to. Oh, you said just happened twice.
So Dice, you know who I just did an interview with this morning?
Nah, who?
Jose Guapo, bro.
Jose Guapo?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
You know I would have never got that interview a few years ago.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Some people are just like they got too much going on, yo. Jose Guapo had a lot going on, Dice. P from Quality Control. P from Quality Control almost put Jose Guapo on like he did Lil Baby, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he like
From Quality
invested in
Control?
him. Yep, he invested in him.
Yeah. Were you talking about P?
Yeah, I'm talking about P.
Mm-hmm.
Man, those guys are some of the best CEOs, Coach K and P from Quality
Nah, they
Control.
are, bro. They are. Them niggas do a good job. I ain't gonna cap, man.
So
Yeah,
tell me,
man.
how
They
was
doing
Rick
their
Ross
shit.
as the CEO, Dice?
Um, Ross is a good businessman. Ross is a great businessman. Ross is also a great CEO. Ross is, I can't, like I said, I can't take nothing from Ross, man. Ross is a smart, great businessman, man. Yeah, that nigga's right now. As of right now, though, he's falling back. Well, I can't say it's not what he's telling me or from what I see. It looks like he got so much going on that he's not really, you know what I mean, focused on new artists and like keeping it. Not saying that the Maybach name is going down or anything. It's just like he's not really focusing on keeping that 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 push. Yeah, hold on, I got you right now. I'm on the phone.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
know,
really
man.
focused on artists because he got Wingstop. He got a lot going on. He got a lot going on. But yeah, man. But Ross is a great CEO. I know once he get back focused on music, he that nigga could. Know what I mean, Maybach could take right back over.
Rap 360 says something a lot of people have said over the years. Dice, you should have gotten a bigger push.
Uh
Um,
huh.
So Dice, you know,
Wait,
being
what?
around
What you
MMG.
need?
Excuse me, let me let Dice handle his business, y'all. My bad, guys.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead. I just get some backwards. Get some backwards. You got your card. Get some backwards. Huh? It's on your card. Oh yeah, I forgot. What you were saying, bro?
Mike Smooth just said that you got an album over at Maybach Dice. So Dice, other than White Sand Dice, are you featured on any other Maybach albums or mixtapes?
Nah, nope, I'm not. Not other than White Sand.
We would have to think hard about that though, Dice, because we don't want to discount other members of MMG like Perlay or Kesey. You know, you can't
Yeah.
just kind of answer that question. There's a lot of music in your, you know what I mean, in your discography, man. Even some of the Maybach Latino stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Nah, I definitely worked with almost everybody in the Maybach camp. But as far as
Albums,
albums, yeah, I didn't really I never put out not one album with Maybach. I never signed
right,
no contract with Maybach.
right. But let's not discount White Sand, Dice. I don't want to discount
Oh yeah,
White
we
Sand.
can't decide. Yeah, that was a big project. I was on the White Sand project. That was a big project.
Blow It in the Sky remix.
Throw it in the sky remix. Facts.
Who was on that record with you, Dice? Was it Webby?
Yep, Webby was on it. It was me, Webby, Frank Lennon, Rick Ross, and Triple C's.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. So that answers your question, Mike Smooth, as far as what Maybach album Dice was on. Bringing back to my question, so Dice, a lot of people know that you started rocking with Maybach Music when they only had Rick Ross, Triple C's, and Maybach Music and Mass Pike Miles. Excuse me. And if you guys didn't know, you know right now that Dice and Smurf started rocking with Ross after, like, before he started signing like mad buku artists. You know what I mean? You were actually, to me, you were the first rapper signed to MMG as a solo artist. But I be tripping sometimes.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a big fact. And I was actually gonna be the first project coming out of MMG.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Hold
So
on.
it was
Hold
gonna
on.
be Triple C's. Actually, it was gonna be the what was the album called again? The Triple C's album.
White Sand.
No,
Oh,
was
oh,
it
oh. Custom Cars and Cycles.
Custom Cars and Cycles? Yeah, that was gonna be that. It was gonna be Custom Cars and Cycle, the one with the Ghost single. Yeah, and then after that, it was supposed to be my album. I was gonna drop. That was when I was supposed to drop right after that. You know, the Bangum Smurf or whatever the business started had whatever went on with them. Know what I mean? That's how that happened.
So, Dice, but more importantly, the question is, how did you feel when he actually, you know, looked over everything you guys did and kind of brought on Meek and Wale? Was it more than Meek and Wale? Was it Meek, Wale, and Stali? Anybody else?
Um,
Phil? Phil? That's right.
really just Meek, and Wale.
But I
I mean,
actually, Dice, if we really look at it, what Ross was buying into was more of a business relationship. There's no way you could have been the next guy, Dice, because number one, they wanted the next guy to be French Montana, but Atlantic, I believe it was Atlantic, or was it Warner Brothers? They wanted Pill to be the other guy, if you remember correctly.
yeah,
So it was
yeah,
Meek, Wale, and Pill.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, but at that time it was already, know what I mean, at that time business was already fucked up. What was happening was Smurf kept telling Ross that he wanted a feed the wolf. That if he was gonna sign me, it needed to be a feed the wolves contract involved. And that's what it just kept he kept saying, I'm not signing no contracts unless it's feed the wolves involved. And not saying that that was the only reason, but that was the one of the reasons Ross
Okay.
was like, yo, bro, like, know what I mean?
That's a big reason right there, Dice. That's a
Exactly,
big reason right there
Like,
because
nah,
to put Feed the Wolves now for everyone in the chat, everyone watching right now. Oh, whoa, Wale is a great artist. But for everyone in the chat watching right now, basically what Bangum Smurf was asking Ross to do was put Feed the Wolves on as if it was like G Unit / Interscope. He wanted to go Maybach / Feed the Wolves / Atlantic. Then you're like, you know what I mean? It just looked kind of crazy.
Exactly. And then it kind of, and then it's, yeah, exactly. It's like, this is what we're gonna do. It's like you telling somebody, it's either we doing this or we not, or nothing at all. It's kind of like extortion in a way. Like, know what I mean? Like, nigga, we ain't doing nothing at all. Then you can't tell me how I'm gonna run my business or how I'm gonna make my decisions.
So Dice, hold up. Let me ask you. All right. So basically how you're explaining it, Dice, to me it seems like maybe Ross was like, listen, Smurf, if you were to rap, it would make better sense for me to really be working with you. But all right, you're pushing it. Your boy raps. Bring him to Atlanta to my crib. Okay, your boy is pretty cool.
Yeah, I got an interest in him.
I got an interest in him.
Exactly.
But it's like, I'm asking you here, would Ross have rather just paid off Smurf? You know what I mean? Just been like, yo, let me pay you to rock with you and diss 50, or I don't even know if Ross ever intended to pay Smurf.
He did. And Smurf even said that. You remember that Smurf said that Ross asked him what he want, and he said, I just want my artist to go with, and that's what that was.
I want my artist to have a record deal.
Exactly.
Domination had already established a record. A lot of people say this, Dice. I know you must have heard it 100 times or more. They should have signed Domination to Maybach Music. Why didn't Bang'em Smurf put Domination in that position? Domination was already solidified with a situation with Koch Records. You were the one who needed the stamp.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I ain't never heard that before. That's my first time ever hearing that.
What? Come on, man. Come on, that's a common thing.
I never heard that.
A lot of people.
It's like obvious why they pick me, but you know what I mean? I never heard that shit before. But
well, Dice, the way the game changed, like, you know what I mean? Before like this new young cast of cats, like Young Thug, you know, before it made so much sense for a young guy to be in charge, they wanted like the older cat, like the 50 Cent type cat, like Domination looks.
You breaking up a little bit. I mean, Damo, like, nah, I mean, Damo would tell you know what it was? It was not like why even Damo picked me. That was Damo's decision too. You gotta understand, Damo's the one who, nah, I mean, he raised me to he made me who I am, my bars, everything. Like nah, I mean, he built me for that. That's what that was for. Know what I mean? So when it's time for me for shit like that to happen, yeah, we got this young fire ass superstar that's ready for which, know what I mean? That's what it was for. Like, know what I mean? Damo was being a CEO. That's what that was.
Bernard Williams says Smurf messed up every situation doing too much.
You breaking up a little bit, bro.
Can you see what I got posted right here on the chat, Dice?
You broken up. I see the bro said Smurf messed up every situation by doing too much. Bernard Williams.
How many situations is that really though, Dice? Is it just 2?
2 publicly.
Right. I guess you could two more right here, right?
Yeah, publicly. 4 publicly.
Okay.
4 publicly.
So you add us to the list, Dice.
Yeah, I'm adding us to the list. That's a fact.
Okay. Yep, that's hilarious. Mike Smooth said free Domination.
Yeah, free Damo, man, for real. Free my big brother, man.
Ryan Banks said if the deal went through, you would have been set.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I'm set now, but yeah, you're right.
Yo, we got 102 people in here right now, Dice.
Okay, salute to everybody.
Let everybody know what your new project is called, bro.
Okay, yeah, man. My shit is King Dice, Your Highness. You heard King Dice, Your Highness. Like I got a fucking cat walking behind me and shit. How fly is that? Nah, my shit is King Dice, Your Highness. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Dice, don't make a video about that cat tomorrow saying it was a $3,000 cat.
I was about to say that just now. I was about to say
$3,000 Persian. That's a Persian cat. It's 5 racks. We only keep that expensive.
That's a fact. Hold on, yeah, man. Nah, I mean, I got a lot going on, man. We got some shows coming up, man. I got I'm on Lazy Bone new album. Y'all go pick that shit up, man. What's what the fuck else I got going on, man?
Guys,
Yeah, I'm trying to open it. I got a lot
cut
going on
you
with my
off.
with my car keys at. Oh
I
yeah,
gotta
y'all go
cut
pick
you
that
off,
Wanted
guys.
Dead or Alive, Lazy Bone new album, Wanted Dead or Alive. Y'all go pick that shit
Okay.
up, man. We got shows popping off. We just did some fire ass show for New Year's. That shit was real big. That shit sold out. It was our first virtual show. That shit sold out. And, hold on, Mikey T. How
Okay.
I flipped the camera on this app?
I don't know, but some people are saying it would be better if you didn't show your vehicle on the camera so you don't anything happen to you.
Oh nah, nigga. Who said that? Nah, they
Some
about to see
people are saying,
this.
oh, Jean Paul Cadet said it. Yo,
They about
Dice.
to see that. Hold on, we about to unlock that.
Yo, Dice, somebody asked, would Dice have a sit down with 5?
Did I have a sit down with who?
With 50?
Did I have a sit down with? Would I have a sit down with 50?
Yeah, would you have a sit down with 50?
Yeah, yeah, I have a sit down with 50. That nigga 50 got took some big fucking money though, you heard? Cause that's what I'm about. Is big fucking money. Hold on.
All
Yo,
right,
movie
this is
star, I'm still with
a
you.
Dice. This is a suggestion from Mike Smooth.
I'm still with you. Hold on, bro. What you said, bro? Say it again.
Mike Smooth said this. Mike Smooth said, "Get all of
Hold on,
Bone
back out there.
Thugs on a feature. That would be dope."
What Mike Smooth say?
He said, "Get all of Bone Thugs on a feature. That would be dope."
Get all Bone Thugs on a feature. That would be dope. Yeah, I left the car door open.
Would there be any way for you to do that, Dice?
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm trying to think right now if I got all of them on a feature. I think oh yeah, I left my car door. I'm trying to think right now if I got all of them on feature. I think I'm only missing Wish. I think I'm only missing Wish, bro. But yeah, look, bro, I'm in the middle of fucking LA. Benz truck out here, all my Jerry on, nigga. Y'all niggas know what the fuck going on. Y'all niggas know what the fuck going on.
Damn, Dice is in LA. Damn,
Nah, yeah, man, I ain't stunting, man. I'm just motivating, man. I ain't trying to stunt on nobody. I'm just motivating.
I'm gonna have to link you up with Little Johnny from OBH.
Who?
Little Johnny from OBH. He be out in LA like crazy.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Let's link.
But yo, get
Link up,
all
Mikey
of
T.
you're saying, get
You know you
all of
always
Bone
do the
Thugs
linking
on a
for me,
feature,
bro.
Dice.
Movie star. You know you always link me with the nigga. I done got some of the best features from you.
Yo, man, sometimes it's just organic, like when you linked with Compton Medicine in the studio. Dice, you need to see this movie. It's
What?
called
What's that?
it's called Fatale.
The child?
Fatale, Fatale. It's with Michael Ealy. You know the dude from. It's with Michael Ealy, Hilary Swank, and Compton Menace is in it, bro.
Oh, what? Oh, wait. I think when did it come out?
It just came out in theaters like 2 weeks ago, but it's probably like it's on some websites and shit right now.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I seen the preview.
Preview. It's about the detective,
Yeah, I
and she
think I
like
seen that
she
shit.
sleeps with the dude, and then she like
Uh-huh.
ends up coming and investigating a case of a break-in on her house, on the dude's house. Yo, bro, I
Okay.
looked that shit up. Do you know who Michael Ealy is, Dice? The guy from Barbershop who dated Eve.
Yeah.
You know the dude with the big ass smile?
Yeah, yeah.
He always be getting the girls and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yo, I looked this up, bro. He was in this movie with Hilary Swank. She is worth $60 million. He is worth $3 million. And they're both starring in the movie together.
Well, you starting to break up again, movie star.
No Name said Compton Menace. No, I was just talking some shit about the movie, man.
Oh yeah. I heard you said somebody was worth 60, and somebody was worth.
Yo, Dice, log back in, bro.
Huh?
Log out and log back in.
Okay.
Yo, Chubby Jag feature for Dice, he asked. Yo, I'm glad y'all are messing with this interview right now. I'm glad y'all is messing with this joint. But yeah, Dice, you back on?
Yeah.
Try turning your phone off or something, maybe.
No, it's kind of still.
Amanda.
I'm starting to hear you. You're starting to come back.
Yeah,
Back in though.
you're crackly right now. Amanda, what's up? So everyone out there right now who supports the channel, everyone that wants to see more content like this, and believe me, we're not done yet, you guys. We're not done yet. Everybody that wants to support the channel, show love to the channel, Cash App Mikey T Movie. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Mike Smooth, as soon as Dice gets back in here, I'm going to ask him about that chubby Jag situation. Construction money, I don't know what you mean by that, Rap 360. I worked construction for like 1 week when I was like 16. I got like a little $700 check and I was out. I really like that idea though, Mike Smooth, to get all of Bone Thugs on a record as well. Let me make sure everything is all good in this joint. Make sure we haven't actually got shut down. Yeah, we just going live. We just going live heavy. I really appreciate everyone tapping in. MF Doom, bro. That's right. R.I.P. MF Doom. Totally tragic. Ryan Banks said Mikey T bringing the childhood stars to life. Dice's man got snuffed by 50. Never heard that story, but you know I'm going to ask it when Dice gets back on here. I'm going to ask that, Mace. That's crazy. Oh, construction money. He's referring to Goodfellas, Mikey T. Yeah, I was just saying I worked construction like 1 week when I was like 16. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't. Salute to you and Dice. Can't wait to listen to all of Dice's music and Bone features. Crazy link with the legendary Bone. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, it's dope. You know, a lot of people out there, they wonder about Dice, but I think it was pretty dope how he was on here breaking down how he was actually with Dave Bing at a certain point in his career. Dave Bing actually worked with Murder Inc., so Dave Bing brought him and Boxy around the Murder Inc. people. Then Dice actually propelled that to a relationship with Bang'em Smurf. And I think at the beginning of that, Dice was thinking that G Unit was a possibility there. So after that, Ross situation happened. Bang'em Smurf propelled it into a Ross situation, which then went on to a relationship with Lazy Bone, you guys. So a lot of people just haven't continued on with Dice's journey. I understand that. A lot of people haven't continued on with the journey because when you go from working with Rick Ross to Lazy Bone, you're going to have a lot of your support and fan base fall off. It's like going from a major label to an independent somewhat label, because, you know, right now at this point, I think Lazy Bone is an independent artist more so. But don't get it twisted. I told Dice this because at a certain point, Lazy Bone is still releasing albums in Best Buy. Lazy Bone is still releasing albums in Target, in stores like this. And he's actually featured Dice on these projects. You know what I'm saying? The music industry is corny, though, honestly. It gets annoying. No, you're right. You're right. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. If anybody wants to donate to the channel, hit that Cash App. Checking my joint right now. Let me see who I can get in to talk about this But what should we do? We should start talking about the King Earner fight. We should start talking about the JoJo Capone, JoJo Capone and Hassan Campbell. What are we talking about tonight? Poundside Pop? No, I don't know Poundside Pop. I don't believe I know Poundside Pop. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. RIP to King Von. Definitely RIP to King Von, man. Bang 'em Smurf stories. Amanda, hit that Cash App and I'll give you a Bang 'em Smurf story. Get Dark Low on the phone, Mikey T. Yo, brother. I'm trying to respect Dark Low right now at this time. You know what I mean? Queen Earner versus Popperazzi Poe. Yep. Oh no. Let's see. All right, guys. You got to tell that story. One Bang 'em Smurf story, please. I remember Mikey T in the trenches in Queens doing interviews. You're a real one. You're a real one. Young Macaroni, my new interview is out right now. Cassidy speaking on his beef or his issues with Cicero. Check that out. But other than that, I got new interviews dropping with Meek J. I got new interviews dropping. Actually, I got a new interview dropping with Nkasa, new interview dropping with Jose Guapo as well. Yeah, I got a lot of new work coming, you guys. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. I think we had a great productive night. I'm looking forward to doing more exclusive lives like this. Always Rap 360. Really appreciate you tuning in tonight, man. Your Crazy World podcast. Yo, what up, man? He said, I met you with Damo by Smokey Park. Man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you remembering that. What? Okay. Rap 360 said this about King Earner versus Popperazzi Poe. It's going to be interesting. Philly fighters know how to fight. They really box. Interesting take on that. Oh yeah, Macaroni's out of here too, like forever. We'll never see another comment from Macaroni. I remember Cicero was on Cass's heels. Yeah, that's true. I actually interviewed Cicero about a lot of that stuff. And now I've got Cassidy speaking on it. So you really need to go take a look at that. It's a dope piece. Oh, Mace, yo, bro, congratulations. You are out of here for good. Like, totally gone. Boom. Sorry, bro. Sometimes I just gotta let people go on the chat. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here, man. It's been a dope ass live, man. If anybody has any last questions they want to ask, if anybody has any last questions you want to ask before I get out of the live tonight, ask your questions and I will answer, and we'll stay on for a couple more minutes. Other than that, I'm probably going to call it a night, and I'm going to try to bring you guys more exclusive interviews here on my YouTube channel. Can I ask you guys a question before I go? Was there any bad lag during the conversation with me and Dice? Yo, Peasy, was there any bad lag during the conversation with me and Dice on my end? Like, I'm trying to figure that out, like if it's me on my end for when I'm talking to other people on this. Hitchard Lou, appreciate you, man. Fresh ain't dead. Salute early, damn bro. We have the same type vibe. Yep. When that 2021 Smurf interview coming? Yo, Smurf, let's get back together, bro. Smurf, let's get back together, man. You saw what me and Dice did tonight. I don't know if you're gonna see this. I hope you know we didn't come on here to bash you or anything like that tonight. I want to holler you. Yo, crazy podcast. Don't worry about hollering about me, about putting me and Smurf together. Please leave me alone with that, bro. I'm good. I'm just joking. There's not going to be a 2021 interview with Smurf. I've got new interviews with Uncasa. I got change my interview style. Wild, dude. Wild, dude. First of all, but yeah, I'm glad that there was no lag because it gives me more hope for the future that when I go on with other people, you know what I mean? It gives me more hope when I go on live with other people in the future that we're not going to have any difficulties. You know what I mean? Especially when we get other different celebrities on here and shit. You know, because I don't want to have any type of those difficulties, you know what I mean, when we're getting other big people up here and shit. Because you guys know out there, I've done interviews with people like Yo Gotti, you know what I mean? I've done interviews with Ross. I've done interviews with other people like that, you know what I mean? So having the actual internet capability to do these interviews is one of the most significant things. So I appreciate you guys giving me that feedback. You know what I mean? But as far as the style of how I do interviews, obviously I've known Dice for some time now. So the way that we were going to converse is going to be different than the way I usually do an interview. So maybe whoever said that comment, because I can't even remember right now, because I don't remember insignificant things like that. Maybe you can go check out my interviews with Dark Low or RJ Payne or Benny the Butcher or Sen City or anybody out there. You know what I mean? Carlton. Peace out. Peace out. I appreciate you for tuning in tonight. Before you leave, Carlton, who do you got? Popperazzi Poe or King Erner? Let me know who you got. Yo, who is this no name? Damn right I've been around since Vlad all the way back. All the way back. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, Peasy, the Cassidy interview. You know what I mean? The Cassidy interview was definitely amazing. We got some new pieces of that coming out. We actually take a look at Cassidy's album, The Formula. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy's new albums are pretty dope, you all. If you need some new music to listen to, Cassidy has 2 new projects out. One's called The Science, and one is called The Formula. Let me put this Cash App back up just in case anybody wants to support the channel. If anybody wants to support the channel, the best way to do that is Cash App Mikey T Movie. I'm going to continue to bring you guys the dopest interviews. And also, aside from the in-person interviews, Now I've got the Zoom interviews. Aside from interviews, now I've got these live commentaries. Now I've got live interviews, you guys. Now I've added to what we're doing. Now I've actually got live interviews where we're going to come on here and we're going to talk about things like upcoming fights, like the fight that Queen's Flip has put together with Queen's Flip, excuse me, King Erner and Popperazzi Poe. Queen's Flip has decided to put this fight together because of all the buzz and the millions and millions of clicks on the internet that all the situation has come up with Alpo and King Erner. You know what I mean? Now, since everyone has been talking about Alpo and King Erner for like the past 18 months or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, I don't know. I'm thinking that fight is going to happen. Wow, Big Junior actually said Cassidy is better with beats. You know, it's usually the other way around. Some people say Cassidy is better with battles. So it's interesting to see your perspective, man. It's really interesting to see your perspective, and that's dope because you know what I mean. There's got to be different people with different perspectives out there. Some people like this song, some people like that song, some people like this style, some people like that style. Other people like to see someone freestyle. Sometimes you never want to hear somebody with a hook. You know what I mean? Like, who was it? I was just reading, this rapper was saying all of my songs that are popular have no hooks. You got any more Little Johnny parts? Yo, I do have a piece with Little Johnny actually speaking on how he worked with Slim Jesus, and I also have a piece with Little Johnny speaking on the drug culture, like speaking on how like Percocets and all that type of shit is really taking over the culture of music, and he really gives some touching speech on Little Peep and on Juice World. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it got pretty emotional, Peasy. I don't know if I really want to release it, to be honest with you, man. Like, it got kind of emotional. What Gilly questions? Can you do a interview with 50 Cent? I actually at one point was trying to do an interview with 50 Cent. It seemed like 50 Cent was actually considering my interview as well, but then he just totally shut it down. You know what I mean? Then 50 just totally shut it down. But that's a story I've told before. It's not something. But yeah, Peasy, man, I just don't know if I want to release it because he got kind of emotional on it. But now that you say it, man, now that you say it, Peasy, I will cut it together and I will release it, brother. It's good to see that there's a lot of different people out there that are taking interest in things. I also reached out to Millie's and also, bro, whoever asked about the Gilly, yes, I reached out to Gilly the Kid as well for an exclusive interview. Hell yeah, a Tony Yayo interview would be interesting. And Yayo's actually said that he likes my interviews. Yayo has said that I do good interviews. I got good interview questions. But we was talking about it a second ago. And now that we're in the chat again, I want to get a second poll. Let's get a second poll. Popperazzi Poe versus King Erner. I want to know, what do you think? Poe or Erner in the chat right now, guys. Let's get it one more time. I don't know. Fresh ain't dead. I don't know. I think this fight is going to happen. I think it's already been signed. You know what I mean? I think it's already going to happen. King Erner has been training. King Erner and Alpo have been going back to back for months. And now it looks like Popperazzi Poe is going to step up. It looks like Queen's Flip is the one who's facilitated it. And so it looks like we've got it, guys. Look at this. We got one for Poe, one for Erner. 300K on YouTube. What do you mean 300K? But if anybody wants to donate to the channel, the Cash App is right there. That's the best way to donate. Okay, so we got 2 for Poe. So right now in the chat tonight, tonight, we've actually got 2 for Poe. We've actually got 2 for Poe. Aguila interview. If Yo, Berg, if you have a way of actually reaching out to Aguila, that'd be cool. We could get that together for sure. Yo, please, people, don't tell me about stuff that I already know. Right now, it's been a dope night, y'all. It's been a dope night, y'all. Me and Vlad in a versus. That's right. That's right. Let's set it up. A versus, an interview versus. Who has the best interviews? Who has the best interviews? DJ Vlad versus Mikey T. Who has the best interviews? That's it, guys. Mikey T versus DJ Vlad. Best interviews. I might have to do this topic, you guys. Appreciate that, Berg. Let's get Aguila on this joint, man. Let's get Aguila on this joint for sure. Let me see. Ooh, Louis Peasy said Mikey T got the best, but Vlad got the popularity. 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? Yep. Big G says you, bro. Big G, I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Let me see who's on this joint. Okay, hold on. I know exactly who to send this to. Sending this to Queen's Flip. Yep. Someone said, where'd Dice go, Mikey T? Yo, I could do if you guys are interested, I could do an interview where I really get down to the bottom of that whole shit with Dice. Like, if anybody's really interested, you know what I mean? If you guys want to, I know Dice actually went on the Queen's Flip channel. He went on Flip the Script. So obviously the interest is there. I mean, it's got like hundreds of thousands of views. You know what I mean? But Dice's whole situation where they talk about Dice being a snitch, it all has to do with a murder that happened when he was like 15 years old. Like, you got to understand that. It all happened to him. His friend got killed when he was like 15 years old. Like it's all BS. You know what I mean? Like, it's all BS that some older gangster scammer wanted to throw in his face. But I ain't trying to press Dice on that. But if y'all really want me to have Dice on the channel to speak on that, and I think it would be cool in the future if I had Dice on the channel more comfortably speaking on where things went wrong with Ross, aside from that whole bang 'em Smurf thing that he was saying, Eric, what up, man? No, I'm just calling it a night. You know what I mean? We had a dope interview. Apparently, Iceberg is going to get Aguila on the channel. I have a couple major interviews dropping in the very near future with Jose Guapo and I got Jose Guapo and I got Uncasa. We're finishing up the Cassidy interview. It's going to be dope to have Aguila on. We're going to continue this online series, you guys. Why? Because we run this hip hop shit, y'all. Let them know Mikey T runs this hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't. I'll come back at you harder than Lloyd Banks. I'll come back at you harder than Lloyd Banks would on a diss track. You heard what I'm saying? We got this shit in the bag, you guys. 2021 is ours. 2020, we made an impact. We've been doing this shit since 09. Yo, listen, I'm not focused on controversy. I'm not focused on controversy. I'm focused on putting out the best hip hop news. Like, that's always been the difference between me and them. Like, you got to understand that. You got to understand that. That's always been the difference between me and whoever else. I know what I'm doing. My career is well pathed out. You know what I mean? I know what I want to do. I don't do anything if I don't want to do it. I don't need to get any more loud packs, man. I get too much loud packs. I do need to go out to LA, though. I would like to go out to LA, but guys, honestly, I don't think it's the time. Eric said that's a crazy lineup. Yeah, it's going to be a dope couple weeks, man, especially with Uncasa speaking on this whole Max B, this whole stack bundle situation. You know what I'm saying? Show some. Okay, so now Peasy is putting me in the hot spot before we get out of here. My man Peasy is putting me in the hot spot before I get out of here as well. He's asking me, who do I got, Poe or Erner? You're putting me in the hot spot, bro. You know, if I had to answer that question, if I have to answer the question of who I think is going to win right now at this very moment, I would have to say King Erner. And even if this turns into a blog where a few thousand people see it tomorrow and they're like, "Oh, Mikey T is saying King Erner got this. Mikey T is sucking up to King Erner." That was an honorable inhale. That's some honorable jungle cake. Guys, even if anybody says I'm sucking up, I'm just giving my opinion. And you know what? Arab told me, he was like, "Yo, Mikey T, enough is enough." He's like, I understand. At one point, y'all do know that Arab said, I can understand if you can't put up with what King Erner does because he's known for that shit. He's like, I understand. But Arab said that he wanted me to put all that shit to the side. Arab said that he wanted me to put all that shit to the side. He hoped King Erner and I could put all that shit to the side and get through with it. And so if anybody else doesn't really get, if anybody else doesn't really get it, like, that's why I stopped with all the King Erner shit. You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to go against somebody that your friend respects. You know what I mean? It's not worth it at all. So, Peasy, in saying that, yeah, I got King Erner in this. And looking at the videos, looking at them, I think King Erner, if he wins this and he takes this to a fight next with Alpo, come on. Now we've got a string of boxing matches that could potentially really generate a lot of interest. There's no money in King Erner losing this fight. There is no money in King Erner losing this fight. We need King Erner to win this thing. And then, yes, that was honorable jungle cake. We need King Erner to win this thing and then go on to actually face off with Alpo because Alpo sees what it is. Alpo's like, yo, I want to get to the bag. This is going to be the quickest that Alpo ever got to the bag, if you guys catch my drift. Yep. So that's my take on it, PZ. That's my take on it. And then also looking at it, when I look at it from a standpoint of size, I'm looking at like the size difference between the two of them. You know what I mean? I think one person, actually that was for a different comment, but yeah, the size difference is just noticeable. So I think that, and I'm somebody that favors a fighter by the size. You know what I mean? I'm somebody that favors a fighter by the size. But yo, man, if I could have that versus battle with DJ Vlad, yo, man, I would win that versus battle. Or actually, I would come potentially to a close second. But Vlad, let's put all of that BS to the side. Honestly, I want to put all the BS with DJ Vlad to the side. I highly doubt he ever sees this. But I want to put all the nonsense to the side with DJ Vlad because I see he has a lot of different reporters that go on to his website. He has a lot of different reporters that bring content to his website as if it was like a regular television channel. But Vlad from the past and from my consistency that I do this on a regular basis. So if you do see this, let's hash out all them BS issues that we possibly have, and let's try to get a continued relationship going like we done had before. Yep, that's what I'm saying right there. I want to put it out there just like that. You know what I mean? You got to show respect where respect is due. And I know my capability when it comes to interviews, and I know that I'm not going to stop no matter what when it comes to doing interviews, unless I get like how they said back in the day that Bill Gates or somebody like that offered Young Thug $8 million to quit rapping. If Bill Gates comes and offers me $8 million to quit blogging, guys, nah, I'm just messing around, man. One of my friends told me, he was like, Mike, I know even if you were like rich, you would still just do this. You know what I mean? This isn't something you can just turn off. You know what I mean? Even look at what 50 Cent does. You know what I mean? 50 Cent, a guy who has made like so much money in his life, he still wants to go to work every single day. You know what I mean? And film depictions of what he writes with the Power series. You know what I mean? In one way or another, when you have a love for this music industry or this entertainment business, you really move in a way. But on that note, you guys, before we get out of here, I want to show everybody, I want everybody to tap in with my brother's new film. It's called Slapface. It's a new horror movie coming out in 2021, directed by Jeremiah Kipp. That's my brother. This horror movie is actually executive produced by one of the executive producers of The Grudge. So tap in with Slapface. Tap in with Slapface, you guys. I'm going to pin it in the chat so everybody could see it. This horror movie is actually... But yeah, guys, it's a big deal. This is my brother Jerry's 7th feature film. His last film, I want to say, was his first that was actually in, or a couple films ago was his first film that actually sold in Walmart. This is going to be his first film that's actually most definitely going to be on Netflix. Slapface is executive produced by one of the producers of The Grudge. So you know right there, this horror film is going to hold some weight. If we got any fans in here tonight, and I'm going to stay on just for an extra minute to talk about my brother's movie, Slapface. This movie is going to be amazing, you guys. We're really hoping for a theatrical release. This is the movie that could really change my life, you guys. This is the movie that can change my brother's life. It's called Slapface, horror film. If I got anybody out there right now that is into horror movies, go tap in with this movie and follow up with it. He's got a dope cast. I'm actually in the movie. I was trying to get a casting credit on there as well because I've done a lot for this film. I was trying to tell my brother, I was like, bro, I was like, bro, you need to give me that credit. I was like, bro, I need that credit. I was like, bro, I'm getting the credit for the casting, right? But I'm probably not. Everything's pretty good in Connecticut, no name. Everything's pretty good in Connecticut, man, to be honest with you. Like, but you know, things are just a little it's kind of like the same as everywhere else, I guess. You gotta wear a mask. You really gotta wear a mask at any time. Hold on 1 second. One second. Let me see. Let me see if I could get my brother in here. My brother's probably not going to approve of this, but watch. Even when my brother becomes a multi-million dollar director, I'm still going to bother him at all times of the night. So it doesn't really matter. I just don't know if he'll pick up. My brother's actually in New York right now. Before this whole pandemic happened, he was about to go shoot his next feature to follow up Slapface, a movie called The Risers in California. Yeah, pretty dope movie. He was telling me it's going to be an action film. I'm hearing he sounds pretty interested in it. He sounds pretty interested in it. That's right. I'm talking film with you guys right now. It's late. It's midnight. I really appreciate y'all staying in tune with it though. On the real, I know we got to have some horror fans in here. For some reason, hip hop and horror go hand in hand. Slapface is going to be a big deal. I'm really hoping this plays. Yo, no name. Peace out from Brazil. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. My brother's going to be like, why the hell did you message me at 11:59? No, I don't think any director would ever say that. To be 100% honest with you, let me break up a little more, bud. Let me break up a little bit more, bud. Oh, hold up. Hold up. It looks like we got a my boy.
Hey, bro, my shit died, bro. My phone died on you, movie star.
Yo, that is the cardinal rule, Dice. The cardinal rule is to never tell the live audience that your
Hold on,
phone.
the sound breaking up. It's about to come in. My phone had died on you, big bro. This shit about to come back in.
Looks like we got Dice back on here.
Oh, yep, I'm hearing you. What you saying now, bro?
Looks like we got Dice back on here, y'all.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. My fault, y'all. My phone died. My phone had died.
All right, so Dice, somebody asked me something right when you logged off, man.
One more time, movie star.
Somebody asked me something. I got to ask you this question. They asked it right when you logged off, bro.
Where was you said somebody asked you what?
Somebody told me that you had a homie that got snuffed by 50 Cent.
It was still cracking up a little bit, bro.
I'm just rolling up right now.
It sounds like it's coming back. You can hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Yep, I can hear you clearly, man.
Yeah, it's just a little choppy. It looked like it's coming back, though. It sounds like it's coming back.
Well, talk your shit then,
Oh,
man.
here you go. Here you go. Go ahead, movie star.
Talk your shit then, man. I'm just rolling up a little something so I can get to sleep in a little bit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, I hear you. Go ahead.
So, Dice, somebody said in the chat, I highly doubt he's here right now.
What did he say?
He said that you had a homie that got snuffed by 50 Cent. Is that true?
I had a homie that got punched in the face by 50.
Yeah. You probably got to think about that.
I had a homie that got punched in the face by Bingham Smurf because That was Blue, bro. Blue got punched in the face by Bingham.
No, was he taking pictures of a video shoot?
Nah,
Let me. Oh my God.
yeah, that for sure happened at the French Montana video shoot. You remember that? That Blue.
Yo, so guys, no. He's not avoiding the questions. Dice actually just broke it down right here. Dice has a homie by the name of Blue. Dice has a friend by the name of Blue who actually came out to Miami with Dice, and we were all invited to the Pop That music video shoot.
Yeah, that's a
And
fact.
and Rihanna was on the set. And Dice, I've told everybody this story. Everybody in here knows that Rihanna was tripping over me at the show. At everyone, remember we were smoking the Blue Dream, and
Yeah,
I
I
told
remember.
Rihanna, I was like, "Yo, Riri, come. This is facts, isn't it, Dice?
Big facts. Big facts.
Hold on. Everybody in the chat room, Dice, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Do you have any other homie? Do you have any other homie that you know in your life, including Rick Ross, that you've been with and seen and that has hollered at Rihanna besides me?
Nah, bro, you the only one, bro. You the only one. Nigga, I wasn't even doing that, you heard? I wasn't even with it, nigga. You gave me the confidence. I think I tried to say something after you did.
Hold on. So even though you're breaking up right now, Dice, what did I say to Rihanna?
I forgot. You started saying something. I forgot what you said, but I just remember her telling you, she here on the low. I'm here on the low. I'm here on the low.
Okay, all right. Now, Dice, you guys, Dice is only saying that because once Rihanna started talking, he tuned my voice out. But guys, Dice was just saying right there. You guys, Dice was just saying right there that I hollered at Rihanna. And let me clarify for everyone. Rihanna did not stop me when I was talking. Just so y'all know, Rihanna didn't stop me when I was talking. I got my word out. I was like, "Yo, Riri, you wanna come blaze?" I had a blunt and everything. I was like, "Yo, Riri, you wanna come?" I did the whole hand thing and everything, real white boy shit. All right, everyone's like, "Screw that, Mikey T. You hollered at Rihanna, da da da." But I just proved to y'all. I just proved to you all that I really did holler at Rihanna. And that's enough for me. Peasy's probably not in here. Iceberg's probably not in here. Fly Prolific's probably not in here. But I just got it proved to the world that I hollered at Rihanna. And she told me, she said, "I'm on the low. I'm on the low." She was on the low. You know what I mean? She was there with Drake. You know what I mean? And that's enough for me. That's enough for me. You know what I mean? If the only other guy, all respect to Drake, if the only other guy, I'm gonna put this up too. If the only other guy that you are gonna mess with besides me is Drake, I can respect it. I can respect it. I'll step to the side. If you want to mess with Drake and you don't want to mess with me, all right, I'll step to the side. You know what I mean? All respect to Drake. All respect to Drake. But then again, the reason Rihanna probably didn't hit me back is because she didn't actually know my name. You know what I mean? If she would have actually knew my name, she probably could have hit me back because we saw her pop up with Leonardo DiCaprio years later and shit. Damn, I really missed out an opportunity right there. I really missed out on an opportunity right there, man. Think about it, guys. There was a potential where because I'm not even gonna lie to everybody in here watching right now. Back on the MySpace days, Paris Hilton hit me up. I was talking to Paris Hilton, French Montana on MySpace back in the day and all that. AK4 boys, damn, I will ask him that. I'll have to ask him that in another video in the future. Seems like there's something going on with his phone right now. But I really appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. Y'all is the realest audience, man. You know, I really appreciate you all, even though a lot of the people in here, well, actually, never mind. There's a lot of people in here, and y'all got to hear it. There's no other blogger. Screw that. There is no other blogger. There is no other blogger that hollered at Rihanna besides me. There's no other blogger. None of them. Queens Flip didn't holler at him. I hope Dice comes back in here. Queens Flip didn't holler at Rihanna. Only mega superstars holler at Rihanna, like 50, like Leonardo DiCaprio. You heard? Like Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean? And sit down, bitch 9. You're not on our level. Just because you think you could send everybody messages on Instagram, you're not really on our level. Just saying. So that's why I'm the king of the bloggers. That's why I'm the king of the bloggers too. King Earner, I'm giving you your just due. Mr. Peace, I really care. I really care. Because I'm the one who did it. I'm the one who went to go try to bag Rihanna. Telling me who really cares. I really care. I really care. Fucking guy. You weren't second to Drake. You were like 150th to Drake, bruh. Jeez. You were 150,000th to Drake. I was second. You heard my boy. He said, all honesty, Mikey, you did holler at her first. And then I got the courage to holler at her. That's because I'm paving the way. I'm the future of this shit, you guys. Yeah. It's a movie, you guys. Really appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. Really appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We had a blast. I hope you guys can enjoy the comedic elements to my show for real, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody. I'm about to get out of here, though, man. Y'all is too loyal. Y'all is too loyal, man. Y'all is the best fan.